All right, this is the Sony HDR CX405. This is what I'm using it for. To do, I have the dash camera obviously, but when I travel and the places are really pretty, I like to put a camcorder on this mount, and then just record any pretty scenery and that kind of thing. I have a bigger Sony camcorder, but it's actually a little too big for this mount, so I wanted to get a smaller one just so I can record and see how it goes. And we're gonna give it a shot. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles as a bigger one, obviously, and it's a lot more affordable. But this is what I need it for, so we're gonna try it out. This is a mic check, just checking the volume on the microphone, seeing how it sounds. This is the, like I said, the Sony HDR CX405. This is their Handycam series. They have a whole bunch in that line, the Handycam line. Like I was saying, I have a big one. This is the, what is this? AX43. It's pretty big and heavy, especially with the battery on it, and if you need the mic and all that. But in that setup that I showed you in the car, it's a little too big for that. So, you put it on and it just it's so big it vibrates on the mount. Not a huge deal, it's got stabilization, but still, I need something a little more compact. So that's why I got this. This thing feels like a toy compared to this one. It's crazy. I mean, this thing weighs, I don't know how much it weighs. It feels like it weighs 4 or 5 pounds. This thing weighs maybe a pound. And it feels like a toy, but it seems to work really well. I just got it the other day and I'm just playing with it. But like I said, I needed something to put on that camera mount on the window mount of my car. Just something light and easy to just record some footage if I'm going through mountains or someplace real pretty. That's what I like to do. So anyway, that's why I got this. This thing it feels so light. I got it out and I thought, oh man, this is just silly how light this is. It feels, it's plastic. I mean, most of this is plastic, the other one, but this just feels so lightweight. It feels like a toy, like something you get at a toy store for your kids. But it seems to work really well. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles as the other one. Of course, the other one's about $1,000. This one is $200 in that range. The one thing I don't like that Sony does on their camcorders is the universal thread right here for the mount. I wish they would just put it in the middle. That's just my preference. That's what I need. But this one is more towards the lens up here. Middle is right about there. This one's up there. This one's even farther up towards the lens. It's way up there. I assume it's because if you put it on a tripod and you lean it back a little bit, the weight will be distributed a little more evenly. But for my needs, I wish they would just put the thread mount right in the middle. That way you can balance it out nicely. But again, that's just me. It's got this little tiny battery in here. I mean, this thing is small. And again, compared to the other one, this is the battery. So, you know, check that out. It's real small, but it's real compact, easy to get going. And you just put it in, and it snaps in place, and you just close the cover. When you open it up, it turns on automatically. There we go. And that's going. And then you hit record here. You can switch between movie and photo. You can take photos if you want. Or in some settings, you can press the photo button and take a photo, take a picture while you're recording. But you have to be very careful because it doesn't do that for all the settings. There are 4 different quality settings for the video. Some you're able to do that, some you're not. It tells you on the screen. There's a little yellow camera with an X through it if you can't. But some of the settings you can. You just have to be real careful. This, if I'm used to a touchscreen. The big one has a touchscreen. This one does not. But you've got a little tiny joystick, if you can see. And then you can just go like that. And that's how you get into your settings and you can select what you need. This uses a micro SD card, which this is the first time I've ever had a camcorder that has a micro SD card in it. But it goes in there. There's your USB connect to the computer, mini USB, micro USB, excuse me. And you've got a lens cover like that. And that's pretty much it. It's a really good camera. I've only had it a few days, but I'm really impressed with it. Again, for what I need, just really small camera, portable. And this thing, if you just throw it in a bag and it gets roughed up a little bit, you're not doing it with your $1,000 camera, or I'm not. I'm just doing it with this little $200 camera, which is a lot better. Oh, to connect and charge and all that, there's a US. This is unique too. I haven't seen this before. This is connected. And then it's a USB connect to the computer or to charge it. It's just this one thing. And then when you're done, you just put it in here. And that's where you keep it out of the way. And it's so small. It's really too small for my hand. I mean, I can use it if I need to, but I don't really need it for that. But again, this is great for what I need, and that's about it. Yeah, and you've got the zoom in, zoom out. I think having said that, I think the field of view is a little narrower on this one than it is on my big one. It looks a little narrower when I get it on the mount in the car compared to the other one. I think it's a little bit wider. But that's just me. Anyway, I give it 4 stars. Man, this thing is good. I mean, it's not the greatest thing ever, but it works for what I need. And again, I just wish they would put the thread for the mount right in the middle. That would work a lot better for me. But anyway, it's a good camera, and I'm enjoying it.